Hello, my name is Dung Nguyen, grade 10, Vietnam. The evolution of technology is advantageous. However, it creates a high pressure that enforces countries to step into a race of producing new and more elaborate outcomes, which leads to a question. How can we accelerate technology more effectively? The world still lacks equality. Many countries are far, far behind in the race. According to a United Nations Chronicle article, in 2013, the number of scientific and technical journal articles were published for 1 million people in member countries of the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development was 101,000. Compared to just 7 in the LDCs, the least developed countries, reflects a considerable disparity between the undeveloped countries and developed countries. We need to solve this problem, but how? The answer to our three mentioned questions are, first of all, each country must choose the right spearhead based on the natural resources such as climate features and human-related factors such as social needs. It is best to think of simultaneous combinations between industries or between technologies. People should focus on what was specified before, but improvisations is still in need, which call for huge investments that the government can't handle. Open chances for private investors to take part can help solving financial problems, especially for the undeveloped countries. If a country lacks base technologies, the short-term strategies is to learn from the developed countries. Take Dell and Asus as a case study. Taiwan was just a manufacturer for Dell, but soon came Asus, which threatened Dell's monopoly of the market. Having the knowledge and the means to manufacture are prerequisites for further development. The vision is to help undeveloped countries create their own technology, then to think of collaboration. The education field should be focused on at all times. By engaging in this field, we do not just train people to create technology, but also to adapt to changes. Though this isn't only education's responsibility, the scientists should bring technology closer to the public through simplifying IT. Taking the aforementioned into consideration, the biggest hurdles for the undeveloped countries is the lack of assistance from developed countries. Developed countries should perceive this assistance as a collaboration or long-term debts, which are advantages for them. And taking the TV series Shark Tank, for example, investors give financial support to the startups, which then make enormous revenue returns. In conclusion, the development of undeveloped countries require assistance from developed countries and also their own efforts. Through proper planning, effective utilization, and an inquisitive spirit, this could also be applied to accelerate technology all over the world. Helping the undeveloped countries to catch up with frontier technologies should come first, due to the promising resources that could be availed from these countries. But it is best to solve these two big problems in parallel. Thank you for listening. I think that's the end of mine. Yeah,
that's great. Thank you. I think you've got some really interesting information here and some really cool ideas. I am curious, you talked about how less developed countries have so much less research compared to more developed countries, but also how technology is often difficult for them to use. You said like it wasn't very simple, right? If I am a politician or a company from a developed country and I want to help, should I help less developed countries by focusing on their education? Or should I try and simplify our technology? Which do you think is more important for less developed countries to have, better education or simplified, easier technology to use, and why?
Well, I think that we should focus more on the education field. Well, first of all, the education where we teach, like education teach students how to create technology. And first of all, if a country wants to like have a new technology, they must have people who know about the technology first, so that they can create, or at least the students, the people from that country must have the base knowledge about technology so that they can use and they can teach other people to use. So I think that education is one of the most significant thing. Like, it's kind of obvious that, yeah, we should focus on the education field. And about simplified, I think is important. But if you just simplify stuff, like you just give everybody just a low level lesson, they will never can be better. Yeah, so I think that we should do something with their knowledge first than giving them the thing.
Nice, great, thank you very much.